So that brings us to this episode's Everyone Counts or No One Counts. And my Everyone Counts or No One Counts person for chapters 9 through 12 of The Poet is, I'm sorry.
You're going to take mine.
Larry Legs?
Yes. Whatever.
Okay, well, I'll let you go first why you like Larry, and that's all I won't steal your thunder. Why'd you pick Larry Legs?
Well, I mean, I'm going to be just really quite frank here. I'm glad we have a black character, finally, that we can get behind. We're a black family. And that's important to me to have that type of representation in this type of story. And it's very authentic. It's not a token character. I'm very glad that his reason for being in the story and developing the story further has everything to do with such a big part of his identity. So much to the fact that, like, it was very interesting to me when even they were describing, oh, he's all the way in the back, he's the black one. It's
Dad.
Right.
Why'd
you
have to say it like that?
Well, again, that's Michael Collins. He's not afraid to do that.
Yes, he's not, but it's like that's real, you know. So I just really, I liked how what layers to the story he brought, even just going to the South Side and telling such an honest story there. The stark difference between black and white in Chicago, because that's still kind of true to this day. I just thought that his character still to this day is very real to a black experience. Well,
the latter part of what you said, that's one of the reasons I like Larry Legs. One, first, just the name. Just the name Larry Legs. So, again, to have this big muscular torso and his little itty bitty short legs. And for him to rise up to homicide, that means this dude worked his ass off to get there. So, see, I'm just thinking about the character and all it took to become the famed Larry Legs.
Right.
Then also, again, if you said it, I'm not sure you or Philip said it during this podcast, but he could say, I know it's my friend, we grew up through the ghetto, boom, that's why I know he didn't kill himself. But to then take Jack on that journey, to take him from the Miracle Mile to the project area, to actually, again, what you said earlier, Cindy, to get in the car, to immerse yourself in the whole environment, and say, this is why my partner didn't kill himself. Right. Because look at what he had to go through. He made it to homicide too.
Yes, they were together.
They made it to homicide together. And remember, he said that they grew up together, and then they both became cops, and then they both became detectives, and then they both wanted to be assigned together, and they just happened to be on the South Side. But one of the things I should have brought up is he said how life works, because just 10 minutes, I'm not sure what the time was, it would have been someone else who picked up the Bob Mathers the case. But again, I digress. My Everyone Counts or No One Counts person for chapters 9 through 12 of The Poet is Larry Legs. Mom?
Mine is Jack. I think I agree with everything that you all said about Larry Legs, and I'm with it. But I guess when I'm just thinking about the whole journey that Jack took to get everyone to understand that his brother didn't commit suicide, to me was the theme of all 4 chapters. Well, actually, the 3 chapters, because I know Gladden was one of the chapters, but I just thought just watching him kind of maneuver through this whole journey to getting not only Wex on his side, but Larry Legs on his side. And now he has the third step is to go to Washington, D.C. to talk to the FBI. So I just feel like it's Jack. I feel like from the start of him talking to Riley and just kind of working his system and getting everyone to understand what he thinks happened. So mine is Jack.
Well, Vincent?
Mine is Deputy District Attorney Tamara Finstock.
Okay. All right. That's a good one.
I like how so we already knew in the previous chapters how Gladden and his attorney pretty much had this thing wrapped up. They knew how much it was going to come out of pocket. He had an idea of how long the prints were going to be. All this kind of stuff, how much the judge was going to give him for bail, all that kind of stuff. But District Attorney Finstock, she had did her darndest to throw a monkey wrench in his attorney's plans.
You're right.
She knew that he would be a flight risk. She knew that the judge knew that some of the charges were fluffed up, but she had to let the judge know that there were more impeding charges that were greater. So, yeah, that's mine is the attorney Finstock. She definitely pushed the envelope. So I think that's why she was my every person.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Do you think that she knows his true identity?
I don't, because most of the stuff that she got from what the two detectives gave her.
Oh.
So I'm just using simple common knowledge. So let's just say if she knew Gladden from previously, she would have more in-depth stuff that she could pull from.
That's fair.
For example, if she knew the kind of car he drove, but she could say, well, I think in that particular chapter, she indicated in the deposition that he didn't have a residence or a car, or that he didn't provide a car or residence.
Yeah.
So if she had that kind of information, she could have provided it on her own. She didn't even need what the police officers gave her. But I like the fact that she's a bulldog and she was able to throw a monkey wrench because his attorney was he had a kind of a idea of what kind of bail the judge was going to set. But that monkey wrench made him sweat a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
So
it did.
that's that. Yeah, she's definitely. She brought a little smile to my face.
A little spice to it.